Please check your video resolution. You're live. Ah, hello. Can anyone hear me at all? What's going on? 7 minutes, 7 seconds. All good, Dan. Cool. All right. Brilliant. Right. Okay. Let's just do a systems check before we move forwards. You got me?
Yeah.
What you got? The top of my head. I'm not bald, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry?
It's the workshop.
Yes, please. It's the workshop. Good evening, lovely internet people. How is everybody doing? How's everyone well? We're going to be doing the live draw for the Viking hammer. This one. The Viking hammer, so it is. We're going to be doing the draw for that. I won't do that again. Is everyone here? We've got living human beings?
Yep.
We've got a counter. Sorry, 1 second, kids. Lovely people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move. So, I think if I... The problem is... right, let's make that as small as possible. I think... it's really hard to see... Oh, you can look at the chat on there, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. How is all you beautiful peoples? Right, that's cool.
The delay's weird.
Is it weird? Is it very weird?
That's all right.
Right, yeah, well, that's why you go OBS. OBS or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Because that's like recording now live. Anyway, hello people. Hello lovely people.
You've got greetings from Australia.
Sorry?
You've got greetings from Australia.
Is that Alex?
No, it's William Patrick.
Hello William. Greetings from England. Cool. I've got some stuff that we never got finished today that I'm going to get finished whilst we're doing this live. And on quarter-hourly intervals, I will announce lovely winners of our lovely hammer. For you lovely people. I keep saying lovely. I'm going to stop saying lovely soon.
Probably could run a bit.
Sweet. I'm going to put the fan on. I've adjusted the sound. Can you tell me if it sounds awful like we're underwater again? It sounded awful last time.
I know.
Did it? Is it that bad?
At times. Peaks and troughs.
Is that bad? Does that sound bad?
When it was striking, it sounded heavy.
Heavy. But he's not my brother. Any questions? Anyone got any questions? Let's get some questions going so I can answer them. Does it sound any good? Sound good? Good, bad, different?
Some say good, some say a bit quiet.
A bit quiet. I've turned it down so that it doesn't peak so much, so sorry. It's a bit of a compromise at the minute. I'm working on a microphone and another camera, so it should be a bit better. I hope. He says.
Bear with us.
Bear with us for the technical issues. Glasses and no glasses. Cool. So in about 10 minutes, I'll announce third place for the raffle. I've got a little box with the names in. So yeah, so we'll do that. So I'll announce the winner. All the names of the winners are already in there. Not winners, raffle entries are in there. So I'll do that at 2:30, and then at 2:45 I'll do second place, and then the hour I'll do the winner, and then I'll mess around for a bit longer, I think. I'm going to start doing some forging now. Tell me if the sound's any good, please.
Joe is asked, what type of tongs do you like best for gripping colours?
Gripping
Colours.
Question. I'm enjoying these ones at the minute. These are those titanium ones I made recently, but I like these because I'll show you. You can get up in the eye with these if you make certain types of hammers. But you can also hold the stock this way quite nicely. Quite good for under the power hammer. And yeah, just a nice pair of tongs. But I also use, when this stock doesn't have a hole in, I also use a pair of pickup tongs like this. Just it makes it easier to manipulate the material, which is nice. Yeah, so a combination of the two I like. I find that those hammerite ones that go inside the eye do quite a bit of damage to the eye. It's not good. What's it doing? I don't know what it's doing. Is that hitting that? Who was from Australia?
It was
Williams.
yeah, Will Patrick.
Nowhere near the fires, I hope, buddy. Will, Patrick.
We've got Canada,
Hello, Canada.
Ohio.
Ohio. Who's that then? That might be John. Is it John?
No, it's Canada.
Hello, Tim. What's the weather like in Ohio then? It's raining here.
Hello, Georgia.
Hello, Georgia. Who's that?
That is Stephen Crenshaw.
Hi, Steve. How's it going? I make it Blade Smith tongs. See that? We finish those off. Need to try it too. Where's my ruler? What do you do that?
Yeah.
Lovely, thank you. Rubbish. Anyone else?
Vermont.
Where?
Vermont.
Vermont, lovely.
Arizona.
Nice.
Tennessee.
Hello, Tennessee.
Houston, Texas.
Hello, Texas.
Iowa.
Iowa. Hello, Iowa. Seems like mostly Americans this evening.
Probably the time.
Yeah, I see. Texas, well.
That's what I need to find.
Sorry?
Arsenal news. Connecticut.
Good evening, Connecticut.
Frankfurt.
Yes. Are you happy? Do you want to get closer in on the nibs when I bend these up for these blades with tongs? Yes, no. I think I might anyway. Yeah. Cool. Amazing. Have you got your plan?
We're 49.
Sweet. What's the time?
It is 27 minutes past 10.
Cool. A few minutes, we'll announce the first winner, third place, the raffle. Thank you to everyone who entered the raffle, by the way, because that was really good, and I think someone gets a deal out of it, and also really helps the channel. So thank you very much. That was supposed to sound sincere, not weird.
Will asks, when making tongs, do you start from the reins and work towards the jaws, or vice versa?
Normally start with the nibs. So normally do this end first, normally do the nibs, and then create an area for the hinge or the boss, and then work back normally. But if you want to do it the other way, that works as well. I don't know if it's a better way of doing it or not. It's just the way I was taught, so preference to that. What I like to do is get a long enough piece of material so that whilst I'm forging one end, I don't need to put it in a pair of tongs. I find that works, especially if you don't have tongs. I think that works quite nicely. Ready? I hope that answers the question, Matthew.
Yeah.
William.
Thanks, William.
Go on, Matthew. He's winning. I think with a lot of things, it's opinion drives how you make something, and a personal choice or an explorative idea.
Yeah.
Grayson, how's it going? Jeremy, a little bit closer. Get closer up whilst I bend up these nibs, these bladesmithing tongs. And if anyone's got any questions, I've got the lovely Matt. He's wearing a dress.
Wait, asks, what skill do you prefer the tongs?
If I'm making tongs to sell, I use forklift truck time, so 4140. Personally, I don't mind mild steel unless it's going under the power hammer. So if we're using the power hammer, I tend to make it out of forklift truck time. But they tend not to be. There's just a bit more carbon and a bit of chrome and some other lovely things in the 4140, which makes it a nice pair of tongs to just generally, but they're harder to make. Mild steel moves a lot easier. So rebar is supposed to be quite good. Again, it's a bit harder to move and manipulate than mild steel. But mild steel is fine. If you don't have a power hammer, you don't got a press, you're not hanging off it with a sledgehammer, mild steel is perfectly acceptable. They teach it at the college, don't they, mild steel? Yeah, that's it. Mild steel is fine, but
Quenching as well, not to quench tool steel tongs.
yeah, so tool steel is you really want to watch the quench on those. You want to be careful about how hot you're getting them, especially if you start. Like I've heard that people use spring steel, which is really hard to forge. Like spring steel is really horrible to forge. So yeah, 4140, 1045 is good as well. Rebar is okay. I wouldn't personally recommend rebar, but mild steel at a push is fine as well. I feel like I give vague answers to questions.
That's fine.
Because as far as we've gone so far, I've not really given a good answer at all. You can start the nibs, but the reins don't hurt either. Did you see somewhere some chalk down there?
Hello from Brazil.
Hello, Brazil. Whereabouts in Brazil? Rio? That's the only place I know. Yeah, me too. That's awful geography. Sorry, lovely Brazil. Stop calling everyone that. I spent too much time on Wales, that's the problem. They call everyone that. I hope you can hear me whilst I'm talking nonsense. Right, I'm going to bring you in closer to do this in a minute. Any more questions? So I can give a vague answer. Is that a word?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yes. Sorry. So I've gone 80 mil from the hinge plate. Just going to mark that up. Oh, what's the time, Matt?
It is 30 minutes past 10.
Oh, that's it with that. So 80 mils, like 3 inches and a bit. 3 inches and a quarter, roughly. If you want it in freedom units. Okay. Fire off. I'm going to do more raffles for you lovely peoples in the future. And I'm going to do things like prizes are going to be like things I've made in videos or hammers, 3-day classes. I know some of you guys in America can't get here, so you can have the hammer. Or people at home, they can either have a hammer or a day's class. And then I'm going to do first prize is the big prize, second prize is a keyring and a new Trust Me I'm a Blacksmith t-shirt. You can buy those on the Etsy. And also, third prize is just a keyring, but they're cool keyrings. Which I don't have any with me because I'm an idiot and I've got it and we were a bit not very well planned today.
That's alright. Make them do.
Make it do. But we'll get better, I promise. I'm going to get another camera as well for this. Right, Matthew. He can't see. He's blind.
The name?
Go on then, read her out. And the winner, third place.
Jonathan Fowler.
Jonathan Fowler, congratulations. I'll be sending you a key ring very shortly. Cool, I'm going to move the camera. Hold on to your hats, kids. You all right, Matt?
Yep.
Is that all right? Can you people see us? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring you down a bit. Oh. Close. Lovely, that'll do, I think. Brilliant. Okay, someone's going to make me a pointer, but I'll use a centre punch. So I've got a centre dot mark here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing the 90 just here. So I'm going to get both of these hot and do them at the same time. It seems much calmer than the Christmas. I think I'm going to put you over there actually, less noise. Can I put that there? Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Rest the cable on your lap. Lucky for it. Who is it? Matthew Fowler?
Jonathan Fowler.
Jonathan Fowler. Congrats, Jonathan. Well done. Mr. Crawford, I see you there in the comments. Peter, thank you. Grayson, I'll stop whistling right by the camera. That's disgusting behaviour. Well done to those that have entered. And have won. Right. Okay, cool. So I'm going to find that centre dot mark, and I'm going to find a nice radius on the side of the anvil. I'm going to hold it up at a bit of an angle. Hold my hammer in a T shape. I'm going to start sending that material down, straight out. Just keep an eye on that centre dot mark, yeah? We want to keep the centre dot over the edge of the anvil. And also, we want to keep everything at like 90. Can. Now, if you want to, and if you feel confident that you can create the same radius, you can leave that like that. That's perfectly acceptable then. Bang for your buck. I think this is what we might do. I think what I might do is on a live is extrapolate on a video that's already been made. I think that might be a good thing to do. Have any questions? That's a great idea. That's what I'm going to do. Cool, lovely. I'm going to start setting the other one up.
55 viewers in.
Lovely, thank you. Hope everyone's enjoying it. I'm really trying with these, and it's a new thing, and it's not that easy because I'm a slow individual. I think you messed up then. I'm a slow individual. I'm learning. If you've got any questions about any of the videos or anything, or this technique, or anything in general, just give us a shout. I'm happy to answer. Please try to anyway. Give a very vague answer. Yeah, I'm going to find that centre dot. I'm going to hold that in the corner. I'm holding it at a bit of an angle to start with. Send that over. Same again. Find that centre dot. Keep it on the corner. Send it over. Around the other set. Just see if we're anywhere near, which we're probably not. No, we're nowhere near. I don't know what I've done there. Pop that right up. Look at that. Right, we'll have to sort that out, won't we? Right, I need to move that back, so hopefully that's done it. What did I do there, Mr. Moss? Because that's done it. A little bit more. So basically what I'm doing, if I mess that up, I'm just going to bring the curve slightly further up onto the anvil, like so, and then with a hammer, draw backwards, pushes the curve slightly further forward. It's a bit cold, but you see what I'm doing, I guess. And hopefully, bingo, there we are, that's better.
We've got Elliot in the chat.
We've got Elliot in the chat, there we go, that's better. Hello Elliot, hope you're alright. I didn't know you were at home, I'd invite you along. But I'm sure you're busy. I don't know if he's going to love me or hate me for that comment. Sorry, Matt. I think the nice thing about the lives is that if I make a mistake, you see me do it in real time as opposed to pretending to do it in an edited version, which is a bit more realistic, I guess.
Apprentice Blacksmith asks, any tip for someone who is learning, who is trying to learn blacksmithing?
Yeah, and this is going to sound really crap, but practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And it's one of these things that you can sit around, you can read as many books as you like. But it's putting it into practice. You can watch as much YouTube. You can do, you can read as many books as you like. But actually doing it is literally the single best way to get better at this craft. That sounds really like another really mediocre answer, and I apologise. The other thing is to find and watch people who are really doing it, like doing it in the minute, because, yeah, is that a super chat? Who's it from? Stress Master, thank you very much for your super chat. Did you ask a question? Yes, I can make one. Send me an email, Stress Master. It will be on the end of one of the videos. We'll have a chat. I've made a few of those before, but yeah, I can do those if you want. About $110, $120, something like that, plus shipping. Cool, right, so they're looking okay. They're looking like they're going to work. And I'm going to show you a little trick to do the next bit, which makes life a bit easier. And I don't know if it came across very well in the video. Was that answer any good?
We'll find out.
Thank you very much, though, for the question. And thank you very much for the super chat.
Evan asks, how hot are you working forklift for time? He's having a terrible time with it.
Oh, okay. Okay, Evan, is it Evan?
Yes, Evan.
What's the biggest problem you're having with the sign? Is it too hard to move, or you're burning it a lot, or is it twisting on you quite a bit? If you tell me what the biggest issue is, then it's a bit easier. So, the little trick is, if you come over the hardy hole, or you could have two pieces of material, I guess, and you could do the same thing, and then just start on one end and use a round hammer or a cross pin or a straight pin, and just hammer into the hardy hole, and basically it'll walk the end of the nib up. It's quite easy. You don't have to go full on with this, and you don't have to be particularly accurate. And then hold the nib on the anvil face, turn it away ever so slightly, and then just hit the nib down, and it starts bending it up quite nicely. And you can do that without making a big deal of it. Basically, you need to be able to knock this into dead space, basically, but you can continue to bend that round so that it bends up nicely. It's quite efficient, works really well. I'm not going to go too much further with these because I want the person that these will be for sale, so I want the person that's buying them to be able to set them up. So I'm going to put them in a position so that they can set them up, but that's pretty much what I'm going to do with those. And also the other thing is making sure that this part here faces forwards ever so slightly, because when you come to put them together, as long as they pass each other, they're a bit easier to set up. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to send the rein and the nib down and then kink it back up. So I'll show you how to do that as well.
Evan says hard to move.
Okay. Well, the reason the forklift truck tie is hard to move is because it's got more carbon in it than a regular mild steel. So the answer is get it as hot as you can and forge it as hot as you can. And unfortunately, it's difficult to move. And like spring steels are even harder because they've got more carbon content. Get it nice and hot. You can get it up to a good yellow colour before it will start burning. It's the nice thing about your medium range carbon steels. Anything between 0.16 and 0.4 is your sort of medium carbonish range, and they can take a lot more heat than your 5% can or 0.5% can. So you can give them a lot. See, like I'm working on a real good yellow here. Just in the yellow range here. So you can use that heat to give you a little bit of a better advantage. What I might do is I've got some forklift truck tie here that we used earlier to do a demo with, and I might just show you how hot I can get it and forge it. It is quite forgiving stuff. That's why I like it so much. It does offer a bit of it is quite forgiving. There's a super chat there, Matt. Who's that from?
Yeah, thank you, Tecaron, for the super chat. Their message was pretty good.
Thank you very much, Tecaron. You're a saint. And everything they said isn't true. Did he say £20? Did he?
$20.
Oh, $20. You might not get that. I thought it was English. But everything they say about you isn't true. Thank you very much. Hopefully that helps. Again, a really crap answer. I think.
59 viewers.
Well done. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so that's the nib now, all bent up in its sort of majority of its shape. You've got the offset this way. You've got the curve, and it's reasonably square. Until you finish these, by i.e. putting them together, you're not really going to know what they're going to need to look like. This is sort of a rough guess, basically. But hopefully the individual that's going to have them is going to be able to set them up to what they need.
49 minutes past. Go on, get second place.
49
minutes past.
49 minutes past. I'm just going to move. Oh no, should we do a close-up winner?
Yeah,
why not? Cool. Second prize is the new T-shirt, and we'll turn the fire on. Second prize in the raffle is a brand new T-shirt, not a second-hand one, obviously. It's a new T-shirt and also a keyring. So, would you like to pick the winner for me, please, young Matthew? Thank you very much. They're all in there. Look, they're all in there. Oh. Sean. Spelled with a H when it shouldn't have been.
Yeah, my bad.
Well done, Sean. Thank you for entering. Again, thank you to everyone that entered. I know this isn't very interesting looking at my hand, but that's all you've got. Thank you, everyone who entered. And there will be another raffle. It'll either be content from a video that will be up for winning, or it will be a brand new hammer. It will be one of the roundy. I'll go and get one. To tease you. It will either be one of these lovely brand new hammers, or 1 day free entry to a class. You can either have a 1 day class and come up here and join in with some of the gangs that will be here, or you can have 1 free day for a one-to-one session. So that could be 1 day to up to 7 days if you wanted to. So, cool, lovely. Right, what was I doing? I was making tongs. I'm going to zoom out now, just a little bit. Just a little bit of zooming. There we are. So still got tinsel on the power hammer, which is lovely. Stop saying lovely. Oh yeah, I was going to do that. I was going to show. That one. Okay, this is a piece of forklift truck tie that we were using earlier on today. Is it Evan? Was it? Yes. Yeah, Evan. So it's a piece of forklift truck tie. But yeah, it's hot, and I'm going to start forging it. It's very difficult to forge. It's a lot tougher than mild steel. So. Guys, use and abuse me. I'm here for probably another 30 minutes at the very minimum. Please, please, please ask any questions. There are no stupid questions. There's only stupid answers, and I'm more than willing to give stupid answers. So. Blacksmith-related questions. We can get that in before it all falls to pieces. It's a bit too much light there. Okay. Gonna get it nice and hot, right? Just for reference, this is about like a red-ish colour. That's pretty naff on there. I'll tell you what, with too many lights. Is that a bit better? It's like a red there. Alright?
Luke's asking what cheese from your burger.
Applewood smoked. I can answer that one because I know the answer to it.
Not very big, very
specific. Applewood smoked. Black bomb is quite nice. But I'd rather a black bomb or a cracker. You know what I mean? Don't you do that. Don't you look at me like that, sir. I'll have to reassess myself. Right then. Cool, so that's about a yellowish, it's a bright orange basically. You can't see it very well, but it is a bright orange. I'm going to go a bit hotter still. The other thing is, with forklift truck time, Evan, if you're still here, it needs a long time to soak. So if you're initially putting it out of the fire when it's quite hot and it's quite a big section, you really need to soak it. Talking an inch round one somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes in the fire before you even start forging. Really slowly heat it. I mean, the fire currently isn't on. This is on now, and it's not on soaking the material. It's really important understanding the soaking time. Yeah, a sort of dullish, mediumish yellow there. Going to come onto my big round side of my hammer. So this is about 3/8 or 10 mil by about 3/4 inch or, oh no, about 5/8, I would have thought, about 16 mil. I'm going to try and take it down to about 8 square. Long handle on my hammer. Okay, and I'm still orange here. And by about this temperature, it's about no good. It's too hot to start forging that. Or too cold, sorry. I'm going to come onto my handle face, and I'm going to use it to straighten up. So now we're into our redder heats here now. Oh, you can't see the anvil at all.
So you go with that camera down, yeah.
Sorry, kids. Yeah, so that's our material there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that to focus. But that's our material there now, yeah? So that was this wide before, drawing it down to about 8 square. Okay, so it just needs to be hot, and don't work it too cold. Make sure you soak it. Hopefully that helps. Right, Thomas. Oh, a bit warm now. It seems quite dark in here as well. But the camera seems quite bright, isn't it? And what did I say earlier about my flies being open? No one's noticed that. You got that? Yeah, good.
Questions?
Okie dokie, so again, party hole. I'm going to do round side of my hammer. I'm just going to start bending this up. Just gently. I'm not trying to forge, just bending material basically. I'm going to hold the nib flat on the anvil, rock it to one side, the opposite side to where the curves go in. Start bringing that back down. It might bend up on you quite a bit. Nice easy to fix. Just going to push it forwards. The other thing about those higher carbon steels is they don't like to be bent. They really don't like to get bent up and stuff like that. They will moan and whine as they go in. Not sure how it was out.
Hit the faces as well.
Hit the faces.
Just hit the faces. It's good, it's good. What? Reason the grip.
Oh, hit the faces, yeah. Just hit the faces. I don't know if you're mocking him or celebrating his genius.
Both.
Hit the faces. Maybe I should get a t-shirt with that. Just hit the faces.
Yes. I mean, I never missed opportunity to mock Elliot.
Just write Elliot Warrington.
Elliot Warrington 2K20. Yeah, it was last year. 2K19.
2K19. Just hit the faces. Then the wiser words said. Again, just going to set those, try and adjust them up relatively straightforward. they should look the same. What are the chances though? If you've done it right, still it's not. Okay. So if you've done it right, they should look relatively similar, which they kind of do. So I have a literate person here today that can read, so please ask questions.
Yeah, come on, guys.
I'm happy to answer, well, most serious questions anyway. I've already told you what my favourite cheese is on the burger.
A simple question.
It is a simple question, but it's not relevant to blacksmithing. I think it was blacksmithing burgers
Over the forge.
over the forge. I think there's a video of that somewhere. Oh, lovely. I've been a bit eccentric with this, so I'm going to soften everything up a bit. Lovely. Great. Hello, Alex. How's it going? I can see your thumbnail from here. Mr. Crawford again. Hello. I don't know what you're saying. I can't see from here. Right to the back. Hey Tim, how's it going? Hope you're well. You're better at these lives than I am. So what's the time?
It is 11 o'clock on the dot.
I'm going to just straighten these up and then we'll do the last winner.
Tektron asks, are you going to finish the postcards?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, you'll like this. This is good. Hang on a second, Tektron. I'll show you something nice. Really nice.
And Gordon asks, which would you recommend for a new coal or gas?
Question. For the gas. Give me a minute.
And he asks, have a good New Year.
I have had a good New Year, thank you, sir. I hope you've had a good New Year as well. I see good things for this New Year, I hope. 2020 is a nice round number.
It is. There's a sidebar forge raising here.
Matt, can you hear that, by the way? Because otherwise there's no point you just shouting random things. Gas or coal? I think gas is more amenable. But I think, and you're less like another really rubbish answer. You're less likely to burn your work, but it does give you this weird pitting if you leave it in there for too long. Gas is easier to get hold of. Well, a usable coal at least anyway. A lot of people use weird anthracites here and they take lots of oxygen to get going and keep going. Charcoal, but not charcoal you put on a barbecue, hardwood charcoals are really, really good. You're not as likely to burn your work. You can still burn your work. Again, finding them is hard. So, gas. If you're starting out and you have no idea what you're doing, you've never worked in a coal forge or coke forge or any kind of forge like that, you're just winging it, you're just going out on your own, gas. If you can find someone to work with who's got a coal forge, coal, 100%. Reasonable?
Yeah, I think so.
Coal gives you the opportunity to put so much stuff in the fire that you cannot put in with gas. And I think a lot of people get to that point where they vent something up and they're sort of like feeding things through. And the heat that comes off gas, I'm holding the ends of these tongs, right? If you're using gas, you'll be quenching these off. That means you cannot make them out of this type of steel because you'll heat treat them, there's a likelihood they'll break. So, Yes, gas is a good source and a great beginning source because it's very forgiving, you're not going to burn your work, it's amenable, it's easy to get hold of. But if you're going to make it yourself and using K or wool, very dangerous, and there are restrictions that will cause you problems. Unless you build a monster gas forge like we did, or Alex Steele's kind of ones, and they're just ridiculous anyway. And they use so much gas, it's so expensive.
Also, heat control.
Heat control in this is so much,
it's bending the spot.
But if you can find someone to work with and you're not winging it, and someone's helping you through the process, and you do the first couple of sessions with a beginner, with a blacksmith who's helping you through, solid fuel, 100%. I hope that helped.
Ford Drive asks, is Hardox good steel for making tools? I've read it's not hardenable like quenching.
So Hardox can be heat treated. They use it for blades on buckets, like diggers and stuff, and bucket teeth. So initially, that material needs to be hard before it can start working. But it has work hardening properties, and the problem is it needs to be heat treated in a specific way, and the normalising processes for Hardox are outrageous. It does make good tools. You can make tools out of it, yes, sure. And if you're using it to make tools to go through hot steels, you don't need to heat treat them. They only need to be harder than the materials they're going through when they're hot. So if the material's hot, so for example, this is leaf spring. It hasn't been heat treated. It's about 1/4 inch thick, and you can drive that through forklift truck tying hot without any bother. Okay? So if you're doing this, if you've got Hardox and you can forge it, it'll go through. It's a bugger to normalise though. Right, we'll leave them alone. Leg bites quickly. Post rise, leg bites, leg bites. Entertain them, Matthew. Tell a joke.
That's not a good idea.
Okay, right. I knew this would happen. So the hinge is on. We've got a spring through it. It's all sorted out, so it all fits up nice and tidy. So yeah. So it's all there, and we've got a spring for it. I've sorted out how we're going to do the box, and me and Elliot did this the other day. I just haven't got Elliot back to finish it off. So very soon, very, very, very soon, be finished. I promise. I promise. Where's the spring gone? Sorry, Elliot, I've lost the spring. It's alright, it'll turn up. It'll turn up after Elliot's made another one. Okay, another winner. One last winner. Right. Viking Hammer winner. Viking Hammer winner. The lucky winner of the little tiny Viking. Little tiny, it's not little tiny, it's a good hammer. The other one I used actually to do some chipping work with, some carpentry, and it worked quite nicely. The winner of the Viking Hammer will be. Got one?
Yeah.
Who is it? Who is it?
Suspense.
Suspense.
Mr. Martin Sandbrook.
Mr. Martin Sandbrook, congratulations. You will be receiving said hammer, said t-shirt, and one keyring. Thank you very much for everyone who entered. Commiserations if you didn't win. Remember, there will be another raffle. And yeah, thank you to everyone who did enter. This is said heading its way to you. Martin, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mr. Martin Sandbrook.
Mr. Martin Sandbrook, heading your way. Excellent, lovely. Brilliant, that was perfect. Well timed. I'm going to do a little bit more of these, and then I'll do another 15-20 minutes, and then I'm going to sod off, all right? Is everyone happy with that? Any more questions?
You've got a question about how the anvil's going.
Who's that from? If it's from Luke, he's going with himself.
It's not. Don't ask me to clap the name, but yeah.
I don't think I've showed any of the anvil yet at all in any medium whatsoever. Those really hot, 2 really hot days, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice and warm. I think I set us on fire at one point. That was good.
1 second.
Do you want to handle it?
No, it's all right. I'll things you know.
You've got a question about how to enter the raffles.
I will talk about that in just a second. Stay tuned. Okay. This is the face of the anvil. It is 4140 or EN19 T, I believe, inch by 110. I can't remember how long it is, but you get it. You get the idea. We managed to get the hole in there. Managed to put the hole in for the hardy. Bring that over. Nice hole in there. There it is. That's in there like that. This is all on video. I've got all this. I just didn't want to do a part series. I think sometimes people get really annoyed when there's like loads of parts or something. Put this fucking everywhere. So there's the feet. Can you see that? Yeah, I'll bring you in a bit closer in a second. I might need your help here, Matthew. Oh, just kick the camera. I'll take the wick. That needs forging down a bit more. They're heavy, aren't they? Just hold the bick on there. Other way up. Other way up. Other way up.
Got there eventually.
Got there. Well, let's stay like that. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what we got so far. I'll bring it a bit closer so you can see it in all its idiocy. Yeah, so there was going to be a piece in the centre, but after forging it to this point, and I left these big, I thought, well, it's there now anyway. So yeah, so this bit needs finishing off, and everything needs straightening up a little bit, and the bit needs drawing out a bit more, but all the bits are there. It's ready to get welded together pretty much. Yeah, so that is the anvil so far. And that is also coming very soon because I know I need to get it finished because, yeah, I do. I want to finish these nibs before I go home, so
yeah,
we'll do that before we sign off. You got that?
Mm-hmm. Just deafened everyone at home.
Sorry?
You've just deafened everyone at home.
Sorry. Sorry. Hopefully that was interesting. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It's took a lot longer than I thought because. Yes. That's what you get for wading into something that no one else can happen. Which I did. Which is ironic. I think the heat treating is going to be the most interesting part of that. Well, the whole video is going to be interesting, but I think the heat treating is going to be pretty interesting. Oh, cool. There's another question. No, maybe there wasn't another question.
How you into the raffles?
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. I'll do raffle entry in a minute. I showed bending up these nibs for this pickup tom. I want to get this bit done before I go home. And then, yeah. And then we'll wrap up the place. That's really coming down there now.
Yeah. Let's wait for the start getting dripped on.
Got a leaky roof. How's the sound, everybody? Is it crap or is it any good or what's going on? Gordon, hope it's going all right, buddy. No real project, Will. I'm just finishing some jobs off for the day and announcing the winners of the little Viking hammer I made the other day. Unfortunately, it's not you because we've already got things.
Forge Right is asking about the raffles.
Forge Right. Okay, so I got these here. These are going to be pickup tongs, but I like the nib to come directly out from the hinge plate. So I'm going to come to the edge of the anvil here. This camera is awful for bright lights, isn't it? I'm going to send it down like so, and then I'm going to put the back of the nib over the anvil, start pushing it back without forging it. It's going to give us a nib that's going to come out nicely. I'm going to come up onto the anvil face. I'm going to lay the nib flat on the anvil, and then I'm going to strike the back of the hinge plate a bit that I can see. That's going to end up forging this nice flat area here, hopefully it says. All being well. And what's really important is that we don't stress or stretch this area here too much, because if we do, it will cause us some problems. So that's kind of what we're looking for. I need to tidy that up ever so slightly. You can see it's not quite coming out at that same angle, but we'll get there.
Copies Forge asks, what project's up next?
The next video to go up will be tomorrow, I hope. John? And it's this. Spoilers! Roman reconstruction, bush clearing pickaxe. Spraying that nib up. Sorry, rain. Lovely. Did John like it? There's a lot of latency, isn't there?
Yes, a little bit. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. How you doing, Tim? Been loving the lives, buddy. You're doing a grand job. And that knife, that Damascus, the wire rope knife, pretty cool. Just going to start bending the nib up. Holding that hammer in a T shape, yeah? And I'm not forging. Brushing that material round, yeah? Cool, lovely, that's one side done. Give that a bit of a brush. We started these ages ago. I thought that would be super quick to do, but we've done it forever. So we should stop starting.
I don't do too bad today.
Well, we considering how slow we started with what's the job is mountain bike. La 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 la. What did Tim say? Big Dog Forge. See he's there. That's a picture. I know you're there, Tim. I can see you. I just wanted to put a camera top on high. Is that your question, Tim? About the gun barrel? Because if it is, I haven't got a clue. I guess.
I'd be worried about the right click side barrel getting on the hole.
Oh, I don't think you fire well the barrel that you use rifle. I've seen videos of it online doing that, but I don't know.
Yeah, do it very carefully.
Very careful. Sorry, I don't know, Tim. But I'm kind of thinking that wasn't aimed at me anyway, that question. So. Might be making a chest. I see Captain's chest with someone. They're going to do the woodwork and I'm going to do the furniture. That should be cool. Got to get that anvil finished. Got to get that lengthwise done.
Big Dog Forge is just messing with you.
Mwah, Tim. Why have I not known the answer, Tim? You've been impressed? What is the time, Taylor?
I think it's 21 minutes past 11.
21 minutes past 11.
Same time,
It's time I tucked you up to bed, isn't it, Matthew?
Don't come near my bedroom.
Sorry?
Don't come near my bedroom. Well, you've already been in my old bedroom with White Cross. That was enough.
It's like someone said my name there. Say my name, say my name. What they put there? Someone's written my name there.
Bobby, Daniel, asking, do you use forklift truck signs for your rifle barrels as well?
Yes, Daniel. I sleep on a forklift truck time pillow that I forged. From forklift truck time, believe it or not.
It's surprisingly comfortable.
And you would know that.
I would.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to get through one of these without it going weird. Especially if that lot are here. Right, so I bent those up so they're about the same. And I'll do the final finishing on those when I come to fit them. Well, that's it. I'm going to sign off now, I think. And then,
One last question.
yeah, go for it.
Do you drill or hot punch holes for rivets?
Depends. Depends. Do I drill a hot punch hole? It depends on what the hinge plate looks like. If there's lots of material, then I'm normally gonna drill it. But if I cannot punch it, I'll do it hot. So yeah, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Again, a very vague, very non-answer. Yeah, I think that's everything. You enjoying me, Matthew? If I can get down there. Oh yeah, you'll need. Don't hate. That's fine. I'm not going to do this for long, so I don't like it that close. Oh dear. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. It's been a bit of fun, and thank you to all the people that entered the raffle. If you want to enter the raffle, I will announce it properly in a video very soon. But the raffle tickets will be available on the Etsy. There won't be a link in the description for this video, but there will be a link in the description for a proper video. Not that this isn't a proper video. But don't enter the one that might be up there still. I thought I'd taken it down, but apparently it's still up there. But no one's bought any tickets since I was supposed to have taken it down, so it's fine. But don't buy any tickets yet. I'll make sure that everyone knows that it's up there. But they'll be about the same price again. And first prize will be... Oh, look, this looks odd what you're doing there. First prize will be a proper hammer. Not a proper hammer. One of these. Rounding hammers, like one of those, or a day in the forge with me. And I think we'll probably do one every other month, something like that. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, remember to leave a like and subscribe. And check out the Etsy if you want to get hold of t-shirts, support the channel. Tools up there. There'll be some hammers up there real soon, I promise. I sold all of them over Christmas, except from one. So yeah, that'd be cool. And Instagram, and all that stuff. So everyone have a nice evening. Thank you for joining me, and see you later. Goodbye. Are you happy with just half your body in there?
I mean, it's better than it would be in there.
Oh. Good night, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.